Fallout 4 is a game with integrity, grit, and surely no degeneracy. Alright?
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights, and then what?
Treat me like what you
Today, I want to show you a speedrunning category that caught my attention, because I might be a bit of a degen myself. After the last Baldur's Gate 3 run I completed a few months back, I was excited to see that Fallout 4 also had a similar category to it. I guess I'm on a journey to bang every video game character as fast as possible. So today, I invite you to learn Fallout 4 Get Laid %. As always, if you're new to the channel and enjoy speedrunning content, please make sure to subscribe and leave a comment of your favorite Nuka-Cola flavor. Away we go! First, I need to downpatch the game to 1.1.30. This is so we can exploit the early bugs of the game and go zoomy all over the screen. Then, we have to cap the game at 60 FPS using an external tool called RTSS. However, I couldn't get it to work on its own, so I had to set my monitor to 120 Hz as well. Then, I had to make sure my game was in the lowest possible graphics to help with the clipping. Afterwards, I had to download a hotkey for some skip. And finally, I needed to change the language to German. Danke. German is actually the fastest for the run we're doing today. At first glance, the speedrun times of the booty chasers before me look quick. A little too quick. I thought this run would be a bit easier than it actually was. The vault is a scary, scary place filled with visions of roaches and cone. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start our first run of the day with a training session in the home of Nora and you. Look how handsome you are! This is why you should take a Fallout character swimming on a first date. However, using our newly acquired superpower, we spam left and right to get our robot butler in the perfect spot for a 1-second time save. First, we cycle through Nate, then Nora, then back to Nate, and spin around. Next, we talk to our robot Bessie on his way to do the dishes. Unfortunately, I do get caught stuck on the way out. Move, Codsworth! But with a quick wiggle, we are free. For our next yapping session to Codsworth, I steer at a distance, waiting for his sweet presence to grace our screen again. After a quick spam, I head to the door and wait for the salesman to peep his little head in. Also, I would like to thank Tomato Anus for making me realize the itty-bitty window on the door is actually off-center.
Ooh.
My day is ruined. Slowly, he makes his way over and we spam E and 4 to move the dialogue quickly. I wish my mom did this at the grocery store when she saw her friends. After a quick yap session, we finally make it to the screen where we can name our character. E4. Wait, isn't E4 like a D's Nuts joke? Since I was mashing pretty relentlessly, I named myself E4. No, this is not a D's Nuts joke. I'm just silly pilled. For our level ups, I go with 4 endurance, 10 charisma, and 10 agility. The 10 charisma is very important since you can fail the wrist check to get laid, even with the max stat. After speaking to the Tupperware salesman, we head in to check on our baby! Isn't he so cute? And definitely not evil. With a quick coochie-coo, Mommy comes into the room, quickly flirting with my beautiful wife, who I love very dearly and would never want anything bad to happen to. We heely over to the front door and wait for the inevitable. Standing in the corner of the door helps us get out faster. And now we start the fitness pacer test. Okay, first tree jump! I find it easier to get the first skip of the run by riding the fence line and jumping right at the shadow of the tree. Did you see me launch into space? This gives us an extreme velocity and we shoot up into the sky majestically. Waltzing on up to the man with the list, we can do another cute little skip here. As soon as we hear him say, list, we spam E to get him to skip the next dialogue. For some reason, this also causes every NPC in the area to scream at the top of their lungs. Everybody's yelling at me! Shut the fuck up! Awesome! Now it's time for a magic trick. This magic trick is called Clive. No, not that Clive. Clive is a glitch that allows us to bypass the elevator and save a bit of time on the ride down. That way we avoid an Evangelion moment. This is actually the reason we installed that hotkey I told you about earlier. Normally, you would have to spam escape as fast as possible to glitch through the elevator and plop all the way down to the bottom. However, now we only have to hold shift and stroke our scroll wheel to make it work. Woo! Get me out! What the fuck? Don't be a ding-dong like me and get stuck in the console commands. How do I get out of this? Hello? How do I get out of this? Oh, thank you. Next, we take our jumpsuit and walk to the end of the hall. Now give me that. We have to wait for Slowpoke McGee to make it to us, but I end up finding a fix for this later. Bro's walking like he's got glue on his feet. Come on, buddy. Time to sit back and cryo chamber and chill with our beautiful wife. I love my wife. Isn't she amazing? With a vengeance, we run to the next room and grab the baton. This is crucial because it allows us to set up some warps you see in a moment. First, we need to grab our new wife, Coney. He is so cute in orange. I love Coney. Hopefully nothing horrible happens to Coney. Isn't he amazing? Our main goal is to shove ourselves into the corner of the wall and use Coney to push us out of bounds. We need to spam S and spacebar until our fingers start gushing blood. This allows us to clip into the next room where 2 more baby Conies are waiting for us. We pick up the closest one to us, and now it's time to set up a punch warp. Punch warps allow us to travel far distances in the wasteland. For a short teaching lesson, melee attacks can actually freeze VATs for a moment. You can utilize this by making your character not complete an attack due to obstacles blocking VATs from executing. If your attack becomes interrupted, you actually store the coordinates for the next VAT's melee attack you use. This causes your character to actually teleport to the stored coordinates inside VATs. Does that make sense? Now that that's out of the way, we set up a warp punch on this goofy little roach by positioning behind the electrical box. Coney then takes collateral damage and suffers a huge concussion. However, he knows we are on a mission for something bigger and sucks it up. Okay, and then we'll go up here. What? Item climb! Okay, whatever. Okay, guys, come on! Get off of me! Coney then balls us up to the top of the air vent and we hop, skip, jump to a wicked section of the speedrun. We are going to skip the elevator ride back up. What we have to do here is jump onto that itty-bitty little section that will let us run to the end of Oblivion. My first attempt at the skip took me over 2 hours, but we don't talk about that. Let's see if that worked. I think I did it! Finally! Finally! Let me put my split in 2 hours and 5 minutes! We have finally escaped hell and continue on our way to complete the warp punch we set up about 500 years ago. Slip and sliding down the hill, we head to the first house we find and bust up in that biatch. I press the caps lock key to creep in there BerryCrepe style. The unsuspecting rat roach on the wall gets a love tap from hell and we enter the stratosphere. This allows us to land on top of Mater from Cars. Also, my dummy head forgot to hit the caps lock key again, so we waddle all the way into the water. Oops. Getting a healthy dose of rads from the river, that is probably still cleaner than Galveston Beach. We get to the worst part of the run. My woman moment. I get lost and I have no idea where I'm going. This is not a joke. My brain has no idea how to get anywhere, so I run in circles for about 2 minutes. After a quick reload, we go over to where the cute puppies are. They may have rabies, but I don't care. I just got the text that Magnolia's parents aren't home, so we bust on our running shoes and waltz into her place of employment. That's totally not creepy, right? This weirdo at the club, not me, gets smacked upside the head in order to let us talk to Magnolia. Fuck you, bitch! Next, we retract our baton in order to not start a fight and start the rizzing.
Ich bin bekannt.
Oh, sorry, I'm not a pervert. I accidentally just crouched. Yes!
Ich. Mein Stopfer.
Come on!
Musik.
Wait, are we having sex? Yippee! Oh! I don't think we had sex! Why is she shooting me? Why is she shooting? Although I might want a woman who can kill me, others might not. We need a better run than this. However, tragedy struck. On April 25th, the next-gen update for Fallout 4 released. This patch was announced back in 2022, but it was delayed to 2024. With its release, this meant my down patch no longer worked and the speedrunning community was distraught. What are we supposed to do? Go outside? No. We needed a solution and we needed it fast. One brave Discord user uploaded a new down patch to the Fallout 4 server. However, it had a download speed of 1 megabyte per minute and needed 3 days to download. I woke up bright-eyed and squishy-tentacled, and to my horror, his apartment complex lost power and shut off my download. Devastated at the lost time, I did what no social recluse had done before me. I DM'd him personally. I asked him for a download, which he kindly obliged to. This download took 5 minutes. Amazing. However, this version of the game he sent me was only in French. I was too scared to touch the file, so I submitted to the influence of the French and played it the way it came. Things start off normal, but I did find a couple new strats to help me on my journey. Talking to Maidworth and Nora in the beginning sped things up quite a bit. I also realized that naming myself Booba increased my chance of getting with Magnolia, but I am a bit of a ding-dong, so I spelt it. I also started using the arrow keys to move up and down, which helped me increase my speed, allocating my special points. I also talked to Nora on the couch again and play with my baby. With a skilled tree jump and a list skip, we finally make it to Clive. I was a little late on that. For some reason, I was really having a lot of trouble executing this in French. We grabbed the Lululemon booty suit quicker this time, which actually ended up saving me a lot of time in the long run. For a funny coincidence, the doctor comes to me quicker in French. Wow, look how close he was. So I guess this was about an even trade-off. Suck it, Clive! Oh my god! My wife is so alive and well and so beautiful! I'm the luckiest man in the world! Guys, how do I get my bitch of a wife to stop dying? Gold split! That was good. I'm getting better at the clip. Let's please get this roach first try. Nope. I'm really messing up the roach. Should I just walk over maybe? See, I messed it up again! There we go. I got it that time. I'm getting good at that too! That was on the line. Sub 10 minutes! Let's go! Okay, then Q, E. Yay! We set it up right! Wait, did I get stuck? Oh, we might be loading somewhere weird. I think I gotta... Oh! Perfect load, chat! Now, let's get it over! Ouch, she beat my fucking ass. Yeah. Guys, we're gonna be on the sex percent boards. Everybody's gonna know I've had sex. Please, Magnolia. I forgot about the charisma check, chat. How do I riz her? Oh no, I forgot about that part. Okay, I need a little bit of stamina. Okay, guys, we did it! Top 14! Okay, maybe I'll tell her she's looking very skibbity toilet. I'll say I like JoJo's, and then that means she'll have to have sex with me, right? I think that's how that works.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
Okay, 1,
J'ai adoré. Je suis là pour
2.
la musique. Je me demandais...
Okay, wait, pause! Friend?
Pour moi. De la musique. Si je suis encore ici.
speedrunning was a fun but somewhat difficult journey. I know there are a lot of ways I can improve and get better, but for the week I spent practicing, it was extremely fun. I hope this inspires you to try something new and to also not sign up for any silly things door-to-door salesmen try to get you to buy. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye! I just had sex, and it felt so good.